Hi, welcome back again. This is video number 18 in this video series of Azure-70-533 exam infrastructure as a service. Before we proceed further with this video, I would like all of you guys to just subscribe and hit the bell icon of this channel so that you will be notified as soon as I upload a new video. I'm trying my best to keep the pace going on for me to upload new video every single day, but I'm afraid I'm not able to do that. I'm really trying hard for it to make sure upload a new video every single day. Maybe I hope to stick to that pace of uploading videos. Okay, back to the topic. This is how to create VM in Azure. So let us quickly log on to Azure Portal and start the process. Okay, so here we are at the portal. So you see here, create a resource. You click on it because we want to create a new resource and we want to create a virtual machine. Here you see in the popular item, it's giving you an option to Windows Server 2016 VM. You want to create it if it's new. We can create this VM by clicking here, or you can go to compute. And if you see, you're getting again this option, and you can click on see all to explore the Azure marketplace of the available VMs that it allows you to create. You click on more, it will give you more options. Windows Server, Red Hat, Ubuntu Server, it's a Linux, SQL Server, 2000 Enterprise Windows Server, 2016 Microsoft. It comes with an inbuilt licenses. You want to make a virtual machine skill set. We'll discuss virtual machine skill set as it's the template allows you to deploy a virtual machine skill set of virtual machines using Windows or Linux. It uses a template to deploy a virtual machines skill set. Either it's virtual machine for Windows or Linux. So we can skip this part as of now because we want to focus on creating a virtual machine. Let's say we select Windows Server. And let's say you want Windows Server 2012 R2 Data Center, and it gives you an option to Resource Manager or Classic. All of the resources are being migrated from Classic to Resource Manager, so it's a good practice to select Resource Manager because all of the new features that are coming up in Azure uses the Resource Manager. It's Azure Resource Manager, ARN. I'll post a video on this topic as well. Differentiate between the Classic and the Azure Resource Manager. Okay, so basic thing, name. Let's say test VM1. Disk type, it's SSD or HD. You can read the difference here. Premium disk are SSD, which are backed by solid state drives. It would cost you more. And if you go for they provide the best balance between price and performances. And standard disks are backed by magnetic drives and are preferable for applications where data is accessed infrequently. Okay, so let's say I stick with SSD username with which you will be logging to this machine. Make sure that you remember this password. Okay. Enter all the details. I have a pay-as-you-go subscription. It says create a new resource group or use an existing one. Location, anything you want. I choose India. It says if you want to save 40% with a license you already own. No, I don't have a license, so I'll click on no. Okay, to the next page. Now it will ask me to select the size. Size would take care of the pricing thing as well. You can either check on the pricing calculator as well. compute, different options. You want to select SSD only, select all disk type, show all compute types, general purpose, memory optimized, storage optimized, high performance compute. So if you'll select high performance compute, it'll show you the costly machine. See, it can range up to 25,351. See that? So I'll select all. Maybe it will refresh this. I don't know what happened. I have to enter these credentials again. I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. Let's say I select B1, general purpose. Click on select. It will take you to the next screen. It says use manage disk. See, if you'll, I'm not making an availability zone right now. Availability set I'm not making. I'll let you know what is availability set. Just for the brief intro, it is to provide redundancy to your application. We recommend that you group 2 or more virtual machines. So if I'm making an availability set, I'll have to make 2 or more virtual machines so that they are distributed. The application that I'll host on the availability set, and at the back end they are running 2 or 3 virtual machines. My application redundancy will be there because I'm hosting an application on 2 different virtual machines and they are in different region. Let's say we are not using it as of now. We are not using the manage disk. Manage disk is enable this feature to have Azure automatically manage the availability of disk to provide redundancy and fault tolerance. I'm not using manage disk. I'll manage disk on my own. I'll create my storage account. So by default it gives you an option that it is making a storage account test RG disk 150, let's say, and it created a virtual network for you. Subnet by default it has given you a public IP address and the NSGs. I'll let you know about the subnet network IP address in the NSGs in the networking section of this video series. I'm not installing any extensions as of now. Auto shutdown I'm keeping on off. Monitoring let's say I'm enabling it. OS diagnostics I'm clicking on disabled. It is my storage account in which the logs will be saved. I'm not registering it with Azure Active Directory. I'm not enabling backup. We will discuss backup in the site recovery section of this video series. Let's go with the default settings and click on OK. It gives you a summary of the options that you have selected in all the previous steps. I give permission. Create. So it will take some time for the deployment to get completed. I'll be back. Okay, my deployment has succeeded and I see my test Azure VM right here. Very nice. You can either copy this public IP address and type in MSTSC. Here, click on connect. Okay, now you can enter the credentials. Make sure that you remember the username and password. Click on OK and you'll be logged in. And also what you can do is if you click on connect here, it'll ask you to download an RDP file. It'll give you this download RDP file. Then you can click on that and you have to enter the credentials like we did. Till the time my session is coming. Okay, it's up now. Please wait for the local session manager. Okay, I'll wait and let me show you a few more things. Okay, you see my computer name here, operating system is Windows, the size I selected, public IP address, it's in test Azure RGVNet, my virtual network in the subnet, it's default. I can either configure the DNS name. If I don't want to connect with an IP address, I'll configure a DNS name like test-azure-vm.cloudapp.net, which is a by default DNS name that Azure gives me. I can add tags here, my subscription, my location, my resource group. It's optional, but you can either give it static IP. Let's say I want to give it a static IP. So this IP, now when I reboot this machine or shut down this machine and bring back it on again, my IP would not be changed if I select this option, but it says that my VM may be rebooted if I change this to static. So this is how you can give a static IP to a virtual machine, because in production environment you don't want that your IP address should be changed as and when you reboot the machine. You can do it from here. Okay, let's see if we get the desktop here or not. Still the desktop is not showing. Take some time. I'll be back as soon as I see the desktop. Okay, I finally see the desktop. It's 2016. So this was really simple, guys. You can easily create a virtual machine on Azure and you can launch it by using an RDP, just like you do. And in rest of the video, in the next video, I'll cover a few basic settings that we can check for the properties of the VM that we create on Azure. So this is your nice and clean 2016 server that you just created on Azure. You can do the stuff that you do on the on-premise virtual machine. So I believe that this was informative for all of you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Any feedbacks would be welcome in the comment section. Thank you. Have a great day.